Hello everyone, welcome to the IT491 session for week 7. The discussion this week is due Wednesday, the initial is due Wednesday, and for the discussion you're to search the internet for sample executive summaries. From your research, describe 3 items that need to be included in an executive summary and why. Include in your critique how you would ensure that your executive summary would get buy-in from key stakeholders of this project. Then from the supporting links, how to write an executive summary, 7 steps. When reviewing this guide, what items would you include in your executive summary that you did not consider before reading this article? Please elaborate. 3 replies are due Sunday by 11:59, and don't forget your APA reference and in-text citation. This is not the last discussion. There is a discussion for week 8. It is due on Tuesday, but please don't post to it until Monday. That way you get credit for week 8. If you do post early, make sure that you reply to someone so that you do get credit for participation in week 8. There are not any replies required otherwise. The week 7 assignment 1 is due Sunday by 11:59. Here's where you're going to submit your feedback from the academic coach. You should have submitted your paper last week to the Tutoring and Writing Center for review. This is worth 20 points. Then the week 7 assignment 2 is due Sunday. You're to submit your final white paper. It's worth 200 points. I will be comparing it to week 7 rough draft so that if you got a high score on the safe assign, make sure you made the necessary changes. Now I know that some of you got a high score because your for instance, your testing might have matched the last assignment, and that's fine. We're talking about references and that kind of thing. So just check the Safe Assigns document to see where you're getting a high score. Also, a lot of you didn't check your spelling and grammar for the week 7 project. Make sure that you do that for the white paper by going through Grammarly. Now, if you do Grammarly with there are 2 ways to do it. If you upload your document into Grammarly and just make the changes, you'll be fine. If you do the Grammarly that's for within Word, it's going to give you suggestions, and you have to either accept or reject those suggestions, because if you turn it in without doing that, then I can't check it in Grammarly because it will want those reviewed, and I haven't the ability to do that. So I will count off if you don't make those corrections. Make sure that you go over the feedback for the week 6 assignment and make changes accordingly. The week 3 assignment for week 7 is due Sunday. Here you're supposed to submit your objective alignment paper. You're to use the IT491 objective alignment document, and this one is worth 100 points. I don't know if I told you what this is worth 200 points, so the white paper is really important. Then the week 7 assignment 4 is the hands-on portion. It's due by Sunday, but you can't leave it till Sunday because I won't have time. I don't get home till 2 p.m., so make sure you make an appointment before that. You're supposed to present a hands-on portion of your project via Skype. Search for my name under dtaferris@gmail.com. I also sent you a link in the email, and I also put it in the week 7 announcement. This section is worth 100 points. However, you cannot pass the class unless you do the live presentation. So even if you have all A's, you will not pass if you don't do the demonstration. You have to show me that you actually did the project, that you addressed the problem, that you did the testing, that you can show me. For instance, if you had created a network and needed to show that your client could get on the network, or whatever you said you were going to do, then you have to show that to me. If you do have a PowerPoint, you can just submit it to the week 7 assignment for submission area. That way I can grade your presentation, your demonstration. If you don't do a PowerPoint, which you're not required to do, just submit a document with the date and time of your presentation. That way I can give you a grade for that assignment. The grade is not on what the PowerPoint or on this document. It's on the demonstration. So if you just turn in a PowerPoint but you did not do a demonstration, it won't count. I can't stress enough how important this is. And Skype is tricky and VMware is tricky if that's what you're using. So the sooner you get to it, the better. That way, if you have run into problems, we can reschedule if necessary. I will take the time. I'm trying to not put this assignments too close so that you can have a chance to correct whatever the problem is. So I need, there's a few that have still not made an appointment, so I need you to do that as soon as possible. Like I said, there isn't a discussion in week 8. The class will end on Wednesday. So everything else is due. All the corrections for weeks 5, 6, and then the assignments are for 7 are all due on Sunday the 16th. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd be glad to help you. That's all I have for today.